guys, today we're going to talk about Game Week 27 results of the Premier League games in midweek, I could say, because it is technically midweek. So it's not a weekend. There's not games on the weekend, it's only FA Cup games. To be honest, at this stage, I don't think no one cares about the FA Cup games. Obviously, when they're down to semi-finals and quarterfinals, probably will talk about it. But guys, look forward to the Champions League format that I'm doing on, I think Monday. I think on Monday I might release it. Just might take the weekend off a bit, just to chill, just watch the FA Cup game. I'm most likely going to watch the Man United and Fulham game. Obviously, Liverpool got knocked out by Plymouth. So my team not be playing on the weekend. None of the big major teams, obviously, apart from Man United and I think Arsenal. I can't remember pretty well. I think Arsenal and Chelsea and Liverpool are knocked out. I think the big hitters like Tottenham too. So yeah, FA Cup's going to be kind of weird this season, if I'm being honest with you. But pretty much, what is it to say? I can't lie to you. The midweek games, can't lie to you, they were pretty good. Not much to say about, particularly as I'm looking at. I don't think the predictions I made are actually even that bad. Sorry guys, I've just realized it in the video too. The Liverpool and Newcastle game. Obviously, I forgot to probably put the predictions in, but I did predict a two. What score did I predict? I think I predicted a 2-1 win for Liverpool. So I was just 1-off anyway. But sorry about that, guys. Obviously, it's a mistake from my end. Sorry. But pretty much as I'm looking at the games I predicted, they're not that bad. But anyway, let's just get in with the first game, Chelsea against Southampton. I'll be straight and honest with you. I watched this game. I predicted a 2-0 win. I said Chelsea have to go and bounce back. Obviously, Chelsea, bit of a shaky start. Whilst to stay at Southampton, not much to say on their part. I'm not going to talk much about this game. Just thought I don't want to waffle on too much and waste your time. Pedro Neto, I can't lie. Chelsea fans are calling him out, calling him embarrassing. Same with Levi Colwill doing this Eid celebration. I don't understand. Obviously, Chelsea had a protest that's going on right now with Todd Bowley and with some of the board members too. So yeah, we just gotta have to wait and see, obviously, how that goes out. But yeah, do I think Chelsea's still gonna get top 4? I can't lie to you. I don't know what it is. I've got a feeling Chelsea might make top 4 still. I don't know what it is. It's not the fact that I want to be proven right. I don't really care if Chelsea get top 4, but it's just the fact that I've just got my feeling that Chelsea somehow will get top 4. But obviously, pretty much, we wait to see, obviously, throughout April and when, obviously, the international break and all these other stuff. And obviously, there's still games to play still right now. But pretty much, good result for Chelsea. They got Leicester next. So they've got 2 games, as in this one and the second game they're going to play. So yeah, I think they got two good games in a run. But after that, I don't know, obviously, what their fixture list is. But yeah, pretty good bounce back, if you want to say it like that. But it is Southampton, so they should have beaten them. I'm not going to lie to you. So yeah, 4-0. Wolves against Fulham. I'm going to be straight and honest with you. I predicted a 1-0 win for Wolves. I said it, for some reason, Marco Silva in these games turns out to be a pile of you know what. But listen, fair credit to him. He got the tactics right. He got his team right. He got his setup right. Dalmatore against his former team, causing so much trouble for them. Raul Jimenez obviously hit the crossbar. Could have probably scored it. I watched, obviously. By the way, I do watch all the highlights of the game every week. So yeah, it was pretty much just a good game from Fulham. I can't lie to you because Wolves are kind of be decent. They beat Bournemouth. I know they were down to 10 men, but in the day they still beat Bournemouth. It was on the Man U Stadium. I kind of backed them. But pretty much, I personally think relegation zone, I've already said it, it's already been preset for me. I think it's Leicester, Ipswich and Southampton for me. So yeah, pretty much it's preset for me. So nothing much to say on that side of the table. So yeah, pretty much good win for Fulham. Crystal Palace against Aston Villa. I said it again. I predicted a 1-0 win for Crystal Palace. It was a high scoreline game. I'll be straight and honest with you. I said it, Aston Villa, I had a feeling Aston Villa were going to lose this game. That Morgan Rogers, by the way, what a player he is. He's actually a really good player. What a ball carrier he is. He's really technical with the ball. Fantastic in terms of getting out in terms of tight situations, tight spaces. He reminds me of a bit of like, he might have Gravenberch a bit in terms of the ball. There was type of like floor, type of really fluidity type of players, which I kind of like in the midfield. Wijnaldum had that too. But yeah, pretty much just fantastic play. I just wanted to give his side a credit. But yeah, not a good result, obviously, because his team did lose, team that he was part of. Obviously got this goal disallowed. So yeah, fair credit to Crystal Palace. And by Mateo, what did I say, guys? If he carries the form of, obviously, I didn't have a YouTube channel last season, but I said it to my sister, I said it to my brother. I was like, if Mateo carries this form on to next season, who knows? He could be a good striker for them. And look, he's doing so well so far this season too. So it's not like a one season thing so far. But yeah, pretty much Crystal Palace, I said it, they're too good to go down. They got a decent manager, got the good players who cost trouble for any big team. Teams in general in the league. So yeah, pretty much good result for them. Nothing much to say. Brighton against Bournemouth. What a game this was, guys. I can't lie to you. Beautiful football from both teams. Bournemouth, I think they could have probably scored at the end, if I'm being honest with you. Not much to say. Fantastic game. Can't lie to you. Beautiful football from Bournemouth. I did predict what result did I predict? I predicted actually 2-1 win for Bournemouth. So I just got the score. I got the scoring right, but the result wrong in the wrong direction. But yeah, pretty much. It's not like I'm not gonna suspect Bournemouth to be like, oh my god, Bournemouth the crap, this and that. Bournemouth are still good. It's Brian today. Brian cause any team big trouble, especially the big teams. Again, like I was saying with the Crystal Palace part. I watched the game towards like the 70th minute. If I'm being honest with you, it was a fantastic game. Honestly, it was like end to end. It was like obviously right around the 8th minute, like I was saying, Bournemouth were on the higher up. Basically, Brian were against the wall. They were going defensive shape, and both good upcoming managers that have a lot of experience needed necessary, especially in this league. It's the best league in the world. Especially as upcoming managers, they can learn from this from both sides. But yeah, not much to say. Fantastic game. Credit to Brian. Bournemouth, obviously, 2 losses is not good for them, if I'm being honest with you. But yeah, I think Bournemouth will pick you up wherever they're playing in the next fixture. So the second day of game week 26. So Liverpool against... Actually, no, I'll start with Brentford against Everton because the Liverpool-Newcastle game was big. So I'll start with Brentford against Everton. I predicted a 1-1 draw. So I got this one right. One thing I realized about highlights, Beto missed so many chances it looked like. And he probably could have put Everton to probably 3-0 to 4. Like it could have been a really good scoreline. And I watched this guy called the Irish guy. He brought up a great example. I don't know, guys, if you remember, but there was a player called Joe who signed for Manchester City. And he had I can't remember which manager got a rhythm out of him for 4 to 3 months. And then he went crap, and then he went to China. He went to the J League, which is the Japanese league, and then the Chinese league, and all these other stuff. And obviously Brazil league, and then went to Europe leagues, and then he just flopped basically. So yeah, he didn't do well in the European leagues too. So yeah, it's not much to say. I've said it again. I think Everton have done well up to this part. They stayed on the feet. To be fair credit to them, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like Everton. Don't like David Moyes, but listen, you gotta give credit where it's due. Brentford is a hard ground, G-Tech Community Stadium, so it's not an easy ground to go to. Again, I think Nottingham Forest, Liverpool, and Arsenal are the only teams to beat Brentford at home, so they still got a good record there. Thomas Frank obviously will be disappointed because he's a good manager who likes obviously his team getting over the line. The way he handles himself, especially in terms of interviews and stuff. So yeah, I wouldn't be shocked that he'll be disappointed because they are the home team and Everton are away. So for themselves, it's more of a better point for them compared to Brentford. So that's pretty much it. Manchester United against Ipswich. Manchester United are a lucky pile of guys. I'm just going to say it's coming that month, and that's all I'd say. But yeah, what a fantastic result would have been if Ipswich got a draw or a win in this game. Man United, ball of the you know what, and not much to say if I'm being honest with you. It's a really, really weird game. I can't lie to you. I know one of the left backs was sent off Manchester United, if I remember right. It was a really stupid challenge, but it was kind of harsh because he did go in recklessly, if I'm being honest with you. It was a red card. They were down 10 men. Obviously, Onana and him, I think it was, is my right, Dogu, as I say his name, the left back. Him and obviously Onana had a bit of communication problems for the first goal. It was a really dumb goal. Onana, I'm being honest with you, I can't understand why Man United fans want him to get sold because he's a pile of crap. I can say that. He's a pile of crap. Yeah, but pretty much, guys, nothing much to say if I'm being honest with you. Ipswich, they're just not good. Even with 10 men Man United, could have probably got a result. But fair credit to Manchester United at the end of the day. Listen, I know we could ban out as much as I want. They're still corrupt. But they fought with 10 men. They still survived with 10 men. So I'll give them fair credit because uncertain circumstances, like Arsenal try to claim all the time. Listen, fair credit to Man United. And pretty much, I'm not going to say anything from that side of it. Yeah. I think PR ban has gone other than they get relegated, if I'm being honest with you. I know Man United fans are still worried about relegation. I think that mathematically, I don't know what it is. I'm not going to do flicking 5 rule of this and not in the power of this. No, they're going to survive. Man United are going to survive. And yeah, pretty much, I wanted to ban them, but flicking Ipswich had to ball it. Nottingham Forest gets Arsenal. Oh my God, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. I want to pray to God. I just want to tell God, like, I want to get my 40 minutes of life back watching that game. How much minutes I actually watched? I'd probably say I watched like, roughly 45 minutes I watched. Because obviously the Liverpool game was at 8:15 and then now the Arsenal game was at 7:30. So I thought I might as well watch the game in it because these are our title rivals. I'm putting my fingers up by there just to do quotation marks in it. What is it to say? What I don't even know. Nuno came and got interviewed by Mine Keown. Obviously TNT, because the game's on TNT. He basically said we just played 5 at the back, just shut shop, and obviously we just knew Arsenal got no attacker to score with, no striker, so there was no goal threat. I'm not gonna lie to you, if it wasn't for Gabriel or Saliba, I think Saliba didn't have a great game, but he did in some certain situation did help out the defensive part. I think Gabriel has been fantastic, man. Oh my God! Like, I've got to give credit to Gabriel. I know Arsenal fans obviously are not happy, but Gabriel should be their captain. He honestly, not Odegaard. Gabriel should be their captain. What a player he has been this season. The amount of times he's intercepted and gone the right places to I don't even know. He reminds me of like I've watched a bit of like Sol Campbell. So Campbell was like that, where they just read the game really well. So like in certain situations like that, and just not just scoring, but defensively, he's been fantastic this season. I think he's been Arsenal's best defender. I've said it. Saliba's kind of he's had some really, really bad balls or moments in this season. But yeah, I've just got to give flowers to Gabriel because that guy, I don't think he's a player that deserves it the most. Odegaard, just garbage again. I said it straight up. Your captain needs to pull out these lines. They need to pull out you with these games. Just do something. I said this about Palmer, and I said this about Reece James, giving the captaincy to Reece James when the guy's out majority of the time. And Caicedo, look, I agree that Chelsea gave the captain armband to Caicedo. Virgil van Dijk's our captain. I said Trent Alexander-Arnold should never be a captain. If I'm being honest with you, it should be Kanai or Salah. Look, I can bring up captains that are necessary, and Arsenal had some fantastic captains, such as like Patrick Vieira. Who else is there? I'm trying to think of. You can even like include Sol Campbell. You can include Colo Torre, Thierry Henry, Gilberto. So there's been so many. Obviously, Fabregas was another one. Van Persie. So they've had so many great captains down the line. Players that knew what they were doing and how to win games and how to talk to the players and press conferences and interviews. He wasn't in part of it. And then obviously Declan Rice and Gabriel got into it. I think their heads are gone. I think they got PSV in the Champions League, which I will get into that when I do my Champions League form, which I can't wait for. Look forward to that, guys. But yeah, pretty much, I predict a 1-0 win for Nottingham Forest. I think Nottingham Forest is just going to win this game. But I can't lie to you. Chris Wood probably should have scored, if I'm being honest with you. Nottingham Forest did have the good chances. Arsenal did have an offside ruled out. But obviously, Barello played off the line, but it was ruled out offside. Best chance was maybe for me was Calafiori. By the way, garbage ass player. Thank God we didn't sign him. No one freaking out signed him because Arsenal saved you like I lied here. But yeah, pretty much 0-0. Nothing much to say. And 30 points behind Liverpool. I think we all know what I'm going to say about the Liverpool segment. Spurs against Manchester City. I can't lie to you. This was actually a really good game. It's sad in a way, context-wise, it's not a big game compared to last season because context last season was way better and bigger. But I'm going to be straight up and honest with you. It was a fantastic game. Obviously, my dad was watching this game because my dad obviously roots for Manchester City. I was watching the Liverpool game on phone just clarify to people. But yeah, what a game. I can't lie to you. It was actually a really, really fun game to watch. I thought Man City played really well. I know they had chances, Spurs, at the second half. But pretty much, I'll be honest with you, it wasn't like clear-cut big chances, I'll say. First goal back for Erling Haaland, obviously fantastic season. By the way, Erling Haaland got game flowers too. Even when Manchester City are bad, he still pulled out 20 goals a season. Got to give him credit. Erling Haaland in the day, people say they won, they call him a League 2 footballer. But in the day, the guy's probably Manchester City's best player this season. If it were without him this season, I don't know what they'll be, if I'm being honest with you. But yeah, I just got to give him credit. I thought Kunis stuff, his name is, I might be butchering his name, sorry. I thought he had a fantastic game. Rio Ferdinand, shut the hell up, man. Just shut up, please. I'm trying to talk down to the kid and all this other stuff about the media. I'm not a Man City fan, but the English media is a pile of shit. I'm not even lying. I'm sorry for my language because I was thinking, but it's just garbage. Like, they're trying to think on this kid, and apart from that Chelsea game, he has looked fantastic. I can't lie to you. He looks good, and he's only like 20 something. So he's still a baby in terms of defenders. Like, he's got 12 to 13 years left. I think Man City got a good player in him. I can't lie. Kusanov, I think that's his name. So he's a good player. He looks decent. Can't lie to you. He's not like John Stone, where they're really good on the ball. Like Kanji is another one. Guardiola's those type of ball center defenders where they like move the ball around and stuff. But listen, Pep, fair credit to him. He bagged his centre back and he's got it. And I've got nothing much to say. I thought he was a really good player. Now, I can't lie to you. I think Doku had a great game. I think Doku had a great game, if I'm being honest with you. Savinho, again, a bit of a shaky game for him because he did get into good situations, but again, just mishandled them with the shots and stuff and just over dribbling the ball. So yeah, fair credit to Man City because this is a ground that Man City have gone to and have struggled at. So yeah, good point for Man City. Obviously, for the top four race for them. Not much to say. But Spurs, I'll just Spurs. That's that simple for me. Nothing much to say about their part. Only thing they've got is Europa League. I'll be honest with you. They're not winning it. I'm just going to be straight up and honest with you. They're not winning that. But yeah, fantastic 3 points for Man City. And by the controversial point, the Erling Haaland goal, I think it was a goal. It was a handball for me personally. But I just want to get to it because that was bullshit. I'm sorry. And then Tottenham scored after that. I'm sorry. I can see why Man City fans will be pissed about that. But yeah, pretty much a good win for Man City. And I did predict a 2-1 win for Tottenham, so you could see where I was going with this game. So yeah, fair credit to Man City. Nothing much to say. Liverpool against Newcastle. I predicted a 2-1 win. Like I said, guys, sorry for the video. I wish I'd have in the video, but that was meant to be a 2-1 prediction. But yeah, there's nothing much to say. What can I say really? Fantastic game from us. So Boss Life, brilliant player. I was around December, I can't remember, October. Arne Slot obviously came at the press conference and that, so Bosley does need to take more risk. He does need to get more GA, in this season. So like, and I agree with Slot, and I agree with him. And listen, so Bosley, I've watched players behind the scenes and players in interviews like Trent and Salah and McAllister, even Mac. I've watched them and they said that Bosley has the best like technique in terms of shooting a ball in the training ground or in the pitch. And this guy has some of the best baller like movement, like the way he passes the ball, the knuckleball technique that he has. Like, to go look at, I want you to guys go right Liverpool against Aston Villa in 23/24 season. Go write that in. Go look at his goal and the way he hits that with his technique with his left foot, and that's his weaker foot. This guy has such great ability, yeah. And I've just said it again. Just shoot. Rely on your own ability because you have the ability to do something so good with it. And he is flicking fantastic player. You see at Salzburg and RB Leipzig, he had such fantastic technique with the ball. But listen, in 2 games, massive games for a back-to-back game, he's come up with the GA, a goal and an assist. And again, obviously not in the Newcastle game because he got the goal, but still GA anyway at the end of the day. Mo Salah, you know my opinion, the guy, he should have, I'll be honest with you, he should have had 4 or 5 assists in this game. He was just playing with a smile. He was just chilling. He's that chill guy meme right now. He just had his arms crossed like he was just chilling. I'm not even joking. This guy, he's great. For me, if he wins the Premier League and he wins the Ballon d'Or or the Champions League, for me, for me, he's the Premier League goal. It's just my honest opinion. Obviously, when I think he's gonna get 30 goals and 20 assists. If I'm being honest with you. Yeah, for me, he's the Premier League goal. It's just that simple for me. Obviously, the nostalgia merchants will cry by, and I don't care what they say. It's just my personal opinion. But yeah, pretty much fantastic win from us. Great play from McAllister. Plays in, intercepts the ball, passes it into Moore, and then Moore passes it into him, and then fantastic finish. It was similar to like the Szoboszlai shot where he did in the first half. It just comes across him and just slices it. Brilliant game from McAllister. For me, man of the match against the Szoboszlai. Off the ball, fantastic. On the ball, freaking brilliant. I thought Trent had a fantastic game. Virgil van Dijk leading from the back. Example again. Konate only gave Newcastle only one chance, which was the Callum Wilson chance, which was, I think it was offside. By the way, there was a controversial moment in the game. Unlike Arsenal fans, we don't do conspiracy theories or alien theories and all these other theories and black holes and stuff. I thought the Slav penalty was a penalty, if I'm being honest with you. I was pissed. I wasn't happy. Again, I was saying because it's inconsistency because I've seen that given the season. But it pretty much is. Unlike Arsenal fans, I'm not going to cry by it. I did cry about the Everton one because I said it because I did feel like we got robbed in that game. Pretty much, obviously, if it did turn out to drop, like say Newcastle did get a 1-1 a draw or something like that, then I'll probably say, yeah, fair and square. We did get robbed. But the day we won that game without the referees, I'm saying, but honest to God, because obviously you guys weren't there. Obviously, I can't prove it to anyone. But honest to God, guys, honest to God, I was saying it. Please win this game without referees today. That's all I was just saying. Honest to God, and we did. Listen, I don't want to rely on referees in these 10 next games because they're going to feel like 10 cup finals for us. So yeah, I just want to move on from it. Just win these games, and we're 10 points ahead. We're singing, we're going to win the league. We're going to win the league. And I'll be honest with you, I think we've done it. I think Man United fans, you can't sing that 20 times anymore. All that. Arsenal fans, you can cry, keep mentioning Lucky and all this injury stuff, and you can all that, you cry babies. Obviously not the Arsenal fans, the actual delusional Arsenal fans. But pretty much, yeah, great result. Extended a 13-point lead, obviously with a game extra too with Liverpool played. But yeah, pretty much move on to Southampton next whenever that's played. We got the weekend, obviously, like I said, the FA Cup game. Next game is most likely, is against Paris Saint-Germain at their ground. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, pretty much, guys, nothing much to say. Just a fantastic 3 points. Arnie Slot, no touch. Even though he's on the touchline, man, and the guys on the stands, still winning the games at time. Okay, the last game of Game Week 27, West Ham against Leicester. I predicted a 3-1 win for Leicester. I only got Flick one right this weekend. Flick's sake. I got that Everton West Brentford game right. I'll take it. At least I got one right. Not much to say. I watched the highlights. I think Leicester again. Not much to say. Thomas Suchek, if I'm saying it right, the Czech captain, had a fantastic game. For me, probably man of the match, if I'm being honest with you. From the highlights, I did watch some bits past of the game. I think Kudus again. Listen, has Graham Paul changed around West Ham at the right time? You can look at it because Arsenal, they beat Arsenal. Big game for them. Obviously, Arsenal they're still at the Emirates Stadium. I think they've only lost once this season, or I think obviously if you want to include the Carabao Cup, then 3 times probably. But yeah, or twice or whatever it is. But yeah, pretty much fantastic win. Nothing much to say. Leicester just relegated. Nothing much to say. But yeah, not much to waffle about this game. I did predict a 3-1 win, just to remind you guys. But yeah, guys, listen, I'm gonna wrap it up for there. Look forward to my Champions League format that is coming out. By the way, I know my FIFA video, EFC video. I'm sorry, guys. I know I keep making promises, and it's my fault. Listen, I'm gonna make promises again, and without actually having a guarantee with that. So yeah, the video is coming out, but I don't know when it is coming out. Look forward to it, and I'll even mention it in my video. So I will guarantee. Like I'm saying, I'm not gonna make promises. When I make a promise, I'll guarantee it, and I normally do guarantee. It's just that I genuinely been really, really bad when it comes to gaming channel. So I will, honestly speaking, hand on heart, I will get that video out 100 billion%. And I tell you now, guys, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something now. Look forward to this March. You're gonna see me on other YouTube channels. I'll say that, and you'll probably see my face. Let's just say I'm gonna go do some big things and then this year, and God willingly, obviously it is Ramadan too. I just obviously, just want to say one thing too. To all the brothers and sisters out there, happy Ramadan and all that stuff. And obviously, it's a good month. And next month, obviously, Liverpool only going to play one game, the Carabao Cup game too. I'm looking forward to that game. Hopefully, we win it. I want a silverware in that day. Silverware is the biggest thing in football. Winning trophy is the biggest thing in football. That's why we support football clubs such as Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, Tottenham. I know people ban a Tottenham, but at the end of the day, we support these clubs because they're big clubs and we want to support them and we want to get through these. Football is a beautiful thing. Let's just say as that. And yeah, guys, pretty much share the video out there. Subscribe to the channel, obviously, and like the video. It does help with the YouTube algorithm. And like I said, guys, this next month is going to be big. I will start uploading consistently, like I said. And yeah, like I always say, guys, stay active, stay hungry, and God bless. And Liverpool, 30 points ahead of Arsenal for the Arsenal fan.